Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Now, fans are calling out Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj's second Amsterdam show for Pink Friday 2 has been canceled. Now, it has been announced that due to the events of last week of Nicki Minaj getting arrested for having soft drugs in her luggage, allegedly they weren't hers, but they did find it in her luggage. Nicki Minaj's show on Sunday, June 2nd, at the Ziggo Dome in Amsterdam will no longer be taking place. Tickets will be refunded at point of sale, okay? And so a lot of fans are not too happy about this. One fan said, "I almost can't believe so many people support Nicki Minaj in her decision to cancel her show in Amsterdam after she brought soft drugs to the airport. Overreacting much? Now 17,000 Dutch fans are the victim of her own actions." While those fans have nothing to do with this situation. And then another fan said she felt unsafe. LMFAO. Y'all, she tried to board a plane with 40 effing joints. Wait, how was it 40 effing joints? It was no damn 40 effing joints. Where was that? That's on her. And instead of taking accountability, y'all are rooting for her to play victim when the police were literally just doing their job. Canceling a show for this is beyond petty, no pun intended. Hashtag Nicki Minaj. So a lot of fans are very upset at Nicki because the show is canceled. Let me know if you feel like she did the right thing. I feel like it would have been a risk for her to go back to Amsterdam because they definitely gonna check her luggage. And we already know Nicki Minaj loves the ganja. And she probably don't want to have a Britney Griner situation, okay? So with that being said, she probably would rather cancel the show than deal with the Dutch police. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, ganja is legal in Amsterdam. Well, it's legal if you smoke it in one of the coffee shops, but you can't bring your own ganja to Amsterdam. That's what they're saying on social media, that you can't bring your own ganja, that you have to smoke inside the coffee shops, and they will supply it for you. Allegedly, it's not fully legal, but let me know who's in the right or who's in the wrong. I think Nicki Minaj made a smart decision because you don't want to end up overseas locked up like ASAP the Colorist and Britney Griner, and it's going to be a whole big spiel, okay? So I think Nicki Minaj made the right decision. I wouldn't be going back no way. They should have treated the queen better, okay? You know, y'all acting like it was crack cocaine. It was ganja, and they was acting like they found a gun or something. This is Nicki getting her lick back. You know, she's like, listen, y'all did not treat me well over there, so now I'm going to cancel the show. This is her getting her lick back. This is her playing chess. But also, she needs to remove the snakes in her camp, too, because she talked about people in her team, you know, getting paid to make her late to shows and putting ganja in her luggage. She needs to get rid of those people too. And hopefully in the future she will. Now, moving on from that, D0JA Cat remains the only female rapper to have multiple charting albums on the Payola Board album chart. On the Hot 100, Agora Hills is still top 50 after 8 months and 3 weeks. That's pretty impressive, but Agora Hills is a hit. Like I said before, one of my favorite songs on Scarlet, even though I didn't like the full album. And then Scarlet, the album, has been on the Payola Board 200 album chart for 8 months at number 71 currently this week. And Planet Her is at number 52. And it's been on the album Payola chart for 2 years and 11 months. Wow. A lot of female rap albums are not able to do that. But technically, we being completely honest, Planet Her is pop rap. It's not a full rap album. You know, Scarlet is more rap than it is pop, but there's still a lot of pop songs on that album too. Okay? So congratulations to Doja Cat. Now, moving on to Botch and Bitter, she was shading Nicki Minaj and Akbar V by saying, they take her pics to their doc, but she walking around here looking like the Dollar Tree Nicki Minaj with inches. Nicki Minaj created inches, and she damn near has copied every iconic Nicki Minaj hairstyle. Okay? And she tries to morph her face into Nicki Minaj too. Now, the payola and finessing of the charts by Botch and Bitter and the Alcoholics just won't end. 10 versions of Gorilla and Megan Thee Stallion's Wannabe remix featuring a Botch and Bitter are currently charting inside the top 50 of the US on iTunes. And then I went and double checked, and they already discounted the song for 69 cents. I was like, goodness gracious. They really trying to finesse the charts. How you gonna remix a song saying how it's the hottest collaboration out and then discount it, okay? Because you want to go toe-to-toe with Eminem. This is honestly embarrassing. And then the original version without Botch and Bitter already has 10 versions out. So total, there's like 20 versions of the song, which is ridiculous. Also, allegedly, Bia is planning a diss record for Botch and Bitter. She posted another video clowning Botch and Bitter's disses towards her for the Wannabe remix.
When she wouldn't let y'all do her makeup and get her wig combed out. What?
So that's what Bia posted on her X account, taking some subliminal shots towards Botch and Bitter. And allegedly, she is planning on clapping back. Let me know who won the first round between Botch and Bitter and Bia. Okay? Because remember, Bia hopped on that Dreezy remix, which flopped. No shade. That record went nowhere. And she was taking shots at Botch and Bitter. And she was making fun of Botch and Bitter crying on live. So Botch and Bitter had to respond. But it looks like even with all the shade throwing from Botch and Bitter, the Wannabe remix still did not debut on the U.S. Payola chart, which is very interesting. Is this remix gonna flop? Now, moving on to Megan Thee Stallion. As we know, Eminem dissed Megan Thee Stallion in his new single, Houdini. He said, if I was to ask Megan Thee Stallion if she would collaborate with me, would I really have to shoot at her feet? I don't know, but I'll be glad to be back like abracadabra. So, allegedly, Megan Thee Stallion, she's pissed off. She's tired of these male rappers shading her in records. She does believe that they are using her, just like the fans do. They believe that Megan Thee Stallion is being used for streams. And allegedly, she is planning on clapping back at Eminem. Okay, with the help of Camel Face. She's gonna ask allegedly Camel Face what she should do, because Eminem, he is one of the greatest hip-hop rappers of all time, and he's very witty with his words. So let me know how y'all feel about it. Do you feel like Megan Thee Stallion should clap back at Eminem? I mean, she clapped back at Champagne Thickums, and Champagne Thickums hasn't responded, so maybe she should clap back at Eminem. Okay. Not only that, though, Megan Thee Stallion unfortunately had to cancel her show in Atlanta and reschedule for June 2nd. She said, unfortunately, we need to reschedule tonight's show at the State Farm Arena due to the massive water main break that the city of Atlanta is experiencing. I'm extremely disappointed because I had a huge surprise for the thotties tonight. Allegedly, it was the album release date, okay? If you guys care. She said, but we will follow the mayor's protocol. Tonight's show is rescheduled for this Sunday, June 2nd, 2024. We will still move forward for tomorrow's show. Praying for the people who lost access to the water due to the situation. Okay? And she said she looked forward to seeing the Atlanta thotties. Now, the queen of makeup throws slight shade at Queen B. The RIAA and Payola board updated a lot of Rihanna's singles, and she has 4 new diamond singles. She has the most diamond singles for a female artist, and she has the most diamond certified titles for a female artist. She tweeted, "Ain't no back and forth." A lot of fans feel like that was shade towards Queen B. Basically, she's saying like, these B words can't go toe to toe with me. Okay. And let's not forget, Rihanna is very problematic. People be forgetting because Rihanna's quiet due to her $1 billion company. But Rihanna be quick to sneak this, okay? I remember a few months ago, I think last year, she said that she wanted Queen B to wear Savage X Fenty. And she know damn well Queen B don't mess with her like that.
You could have any baddie in the show, no matter the price, and if they would say yes, who would you want to put in your panties? I asked it.
That's a trick question.
No, who you want to put in them panties?
I would Beyonce.
Don't you know somebody at Rock Nation?
I mean, Beyonce got body.
She got body.
Okay. And yeah, that would just trump everything for me.
That would set it off?
What do you think?
I mean, look,
Okay, so Rihanna is messy. She has shaded Tiana Taylor, TLC, Nicki Minaj, Queen B, Kendall Jenner, and several other women in the industry. So I do believe when she said, "Ain't no back and forth," that is shade towards Queen B, because Queen B don't have any diamond singles. And she been in the game longer. And she also don't have a $1 billion company that is selling. So this is her gloating, bragging, and shading Queen B, in my opinion. Y'all can act like Rihanna's innocent, like she don't be throwing shade, but she did. Now, the 4 singles that have been certified diamond by the RIAA recently, okay, the certification happened recently, is Work, Needed Me, Umbrella, and Stay. And those are hit records, okay? I don't like Work as much, like I never listened to that song. But Needing Me, Umbrella, and Stay, I listen to those songs all the time. They are bops. Now, a lot of fans are not too happy with Riri because allegedly, unfortunately, Champagne Thickums may not be receiving credit for this diamond certification for Work. Okay, that's what the fans are speculating on social media. I do believe that Champagne Thickums could sue Rihanna if he don't get credit, so she might want to add him to get credit. Devil Nation and Rihanna are so petty towards Champagne Thickums, and he finna diss you in a song if he don't get the credit. So you might want to add him to the certification for the diamond single Work. Because if you're too petty, he just gonna turn around and diss you like he's been doing for the past few years. And you've been quiet, you've been mute. But a lot of fans are questioning whether he's been credited or not because they don't see his name. And, features are supposed to be credited. Okay? Bang Bang was Jessie J's song. Nicki Minaj got credit for the diamond certification because she is a feature on that record. Same thing with Ariana. Okay? Botch and Bitter got credited for the Maroon 5 single that went diamond. I forgot the name of that song. But features are supposed to be credited. So, Rihanna need to do the right thing. Okay, you may not like Champagne Thickums, but you didn't even write that song. It was Party Next Door that wrote it, and Champagne Thickums was featured on it. So you need to do the right thing and have him be credited. Now, Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 has now sold over 2.4 million units globally. Wow. So let me know in the comments if y'all still listening to Pink Friday 2. I'm definitely still listening to Let Me Calm Down. That song is a bop. Pink Birthday. I love that song. What else? R&B. That song is fire too. And Barbie Dangerous. That's also one of my favorite songs on the album. So I'm definitely still listening to Pink Friday 2. People are not giving, Pink Friday 2 its proper credit But I do feel like it's well deserved. I think Pink Friday 2 is a decent album. Had Doja Cat or Botch and Bitter put what Nicki put out for Pink Friday 2, people would be praising it. But because Nicki Minaj put it out, people tried to, downplay it or make it seem like it's not a good album. Now, moving on to Maya the Icon, she named 3 artists she collaborate with on a potential sequel to Lady Marmalade. Okay, she said that she would want SZA, Doja Cat, and Queen Ari. And actually, that is a pretty good lineup. And Doja Cat has already worked with Ariana and SZA. So I definitely would be here for it. If they did a remake with Maya, that would be fire. Okay? I wouldn't mind them doing that for like a movie or something like that. Because we already know that SZA, Doja, and Ariana, they put out hits. It definitely would chart. It probably would be #1 for weeks. Okay? I don't even think Maya would even need to be on the song, to be quite honest. No shade of Maya. But if it was just them 3, that's definitely topping the charts. So it looks like Kung Fu Kenny is dropping an album pretty soon, which I'm very happy and excited about. A fan responded to a producer named Terrence Martin. Okay, he's a producer, artist, writer, plays several instruments. And the fan says, sounds like a big W, but who is locked in with Dot now? And Terrence Martin responded and said, all of us, okay? Teasing that Kung Fu Kenny will be dropping an album later this year. I honestly feel like he got to do it before the summer's over though, okay? Because you don't want to lose the momentum or hype, especially around Not Like Us. You definitely want to drop. I would drop after Champagne Thickums because he definitely would be sneak dissing. He's still not happy with Kung Fu Kenny. So he definitely would be sneak dissing. So I think he should respond and do an album after, Champagne Thickums put out his music or his EP that allegedly he's working on. And then respond to any sneak disses that, Champagne Thickums got to say. But my whole thing is Champagne Thickums should not even sneak diss or even say anything about Kung Fu Kenny. Because you lost the rap battle. So you shouldn't say nothing else. Okay? Because you couldn't even clap back when y'all was going back and forth. You couldn't clap back properly. Family Matters was a good record. But it was not better than Meet the Grams. It was not better than Not Like Us, okay? Those 2 are lethal diss tracks that are going to be remembered in the history of time. You got people calling you a pedo at cookouts, okay? At clubs. So you might want to sit this one out. But anyway, I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. And have a great day.